What's up YouTube, Matty G401 here, and we are doing this video a little differently today. While TNA is on and Mr. Anderson just said he is an asshole, what a great way to start off a video. I don't even know what volume or episode this is. I think I did volume 2, episode 3 already. Like I said, there's 10 episodes per volume, and I don't know, I think this is like volume 2, episode 3 or 4. I'm not sure. However, whatever. New camera, tripod, got the whole works going. Got my own little space now. Everything worked out. But tonight is different than any other night, and the reason why, and unfortunately I never have anything ready for a video because why would I? The reason why tonight is different is because I am putting out a challenge to none other than the WWE, not the WWE champion, but the WWE. I'm putting out the challenge that, how do I put this where everybody will understand it more as a justification? The best way I can put this is, I'm putting out an open challenge to the WWE saying that for the next, just say month, I'll have better matches than the WWE. Now you're probably going to ask me, how is that going to be possible when I don't own a wrestling league or a wrestling company? Everybody knows that I write down all the stuff that I do or have done with my wrestling figures. Not so much that they're being wrestled or in matches, like, you know, like, not like that. But I'm going to have all, not all, but most of my matches and my title changes on paper. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in my wrestling league, and I'm going to explain it to the point where everybody knows what I mean by it, and what I'm going to try and mean by it, and other things like that. It's like I said, it's a hard concept to understand, but when you break it down, it's about more than just having better matches. I think the WWE is starting to lose a lot of their potential. And not to say that the WWE is failing at all. You know, a multi-billion-dollar company is definitely not struggling right now. Maybe Mr. McMahon might feel that way, or who knows, a millionaire might feel that way. But to a regular kid, a normal kid, the average person, they're not struggling. Now, I am going to say this. The WWE has had matches such as, for example, coming up the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Do I think it's a great idea? No. Do I think somebody who probably scratches their frickin' armpits all day long is the one who invented it? Probably. Unfortunately for the WWE and Vince McMahon and the WWE rosters and opponents, competitors, however you look at it, athletes, they have to sit there and deal with that stuff all the time. You know, the constant changes, like Fatal 4-Way, Money in the Bank. There was supposed to be a pay-per-view called Wild Card. I'll tell you what, it doesn't take a flippin' genius or a brain surgeon to figure out that the WWE's board of directors or match writers or whatever you want to call them are definitely losing their strategies. And that's why I'm begging anybody at all who sees this video and has a connection to the wrestling world anywhere, if somebody sees this video, please tell them that there's a kid out there who can make matches, better matches, amazing matches, frickin' people in the seats matches, to the point where it's going to be amazing. WrestleMania 26 was a disgrace, and I'm sorry to people who don't feel that way. But if you're a kid and you're growing up right now watching wrestling, and you're like 10 years old, or 9 or 8 years old, or maybe even 11 or 12 years old, you have no idea where wrestling really is, because a lot of kids that watch wrestling today don't know the history. And now a lot of people are going to say, okay, Matt, well, you're 15, almost 16 years old. What do you know? Really, what do you know? I know that I have the entire WrestleMania anthology on DVD, and I've watched every single match, every single WrestleMania. I've watched every single old, new, past, present, everything. And I've realized that the belts have changed. Maybe the championship shouldn't matter. I mean, as far as it goes, I think this is a cool title. But the evolution of wrestling, it needed an evolution, but it just didn't evolution the way it could have. The Attitude Era, the best time wrestling ever had, maybe the late 80s all the way to 97, 98, and then it started kind of breaking down a little bit. It was still good in 2001 and 2002, but things started changing. Once it went from WWF to WWE, it just, things started changing, and unfortunately, that's the way it is. Like I said, it's not something I'm trying to say should happen or should be done, but as far as it goes, this video isn't really much to talk about, but it's, what I want to say is I'm putting out an open challenge. Every single, I don't know, so many days, 2 or 3 days, you know, it's the summer, I have time off, I can do this for you guys, you know, especially my subscribers, my 53 strong subscribers, thank you so much, you know, and growing, may I mention, and to all the friends that have requested me through YouTube and everything, and especially to people like Assault and Battery 777 and the Legend Killer 410, you know, they're great supporters in my eyes. You know, they're people that must support me. You know, because I support them 24/7, and you know, I try to put them and their names and everything out there as much as I can, because they're the people that if I didn't see them doing their video blogs, I would have never started this. And you know, I've almost been going for about a year strong with this, and it's making it. You know, I'm proud to say that. But basically what I'm saying is I'm going to have matches that I would want to say will compete with WWE. I'm going to come up with a card, basically, present it to you, like I said, every couple days, and you know, we'll just decide. But I need you to stay tuned for all these episodes. I need you to be on these episodes and make sure that you keep looking for them in case you miss them. This is going to be a big deal, and I want people to really know that. But I'm going to take you guys right now out to something else with the 2 minutes that we have left, and basically I'm just going to show you this. This is my rosters. These are the rosters I will be working with, so everybody can see, and don't get me wrong, there'll be people that I'll be adding to them as time goes on, but these are the rosters. So you have, you know, the champions. We have Ric Flair, the AWA champion. Unfortunately, some of the lighting can't really be seen that well, but right over there we have Goldberg, which is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. We have Jericho, the Intercontinental Champion. The Rock, Attitude Champion. Tommy Dreamer, ECW World. Rey Mysterio, World Heavyweight. John Cena, WWE. Hulk Hogan, Legends Champion. Eddie Guerrero, Cruiserweight Champion. The Miz, United States Champion. Brock Lesnar, Global Champion. Ultimo Dragon, European Champion. R-Truth, Hardcore Champion. Sabu, ECW Television Champion. Steve Blackman, Light Heavyweight Champion. And the Hardys, Unified Tag Team. As well as I have other guys in there like London and Kendrick and Crime Time as my tag teams, as well as the Legion of Doom. I have Hawk, but and I have Animal as well, but I didn't want Animal to be part of the tag team, and that's why I replaced him with Heidenreich in Legion of Doom style. And as you can see, I have other guys on the rosters, as well as customs like my Cactus Jack and Ultimate Warrior. You know, we even have Hornswoggle on the roster. We have, you know, a bunch of different guys. My custom right there, custom Owen Hart Deluxe with Brett. You know, they're the Hearts, the tag team. DX. We have X-Pac, but he is not part of DX as of this roster's, you know, idea and base. We have all these guys, and people that aren't on the shelves, if you might not see them. Kurt Angle and Big Show, they are part of the roster. They're just not on the shelf for some reason. But we have plenty of guys. You know, we have Undertaker, Shelton Benjamin over there in the corner. A custom Test in UFC attire. You know, we have plenty of guys. CM Punk, like right now, CM Punk is injured. As you can see, the taped ribs and taped upper thigh. But we have a great roster, and basically what I'm trying to say to everybody is that, you know, editations will be had, and maybe I have guys that the WWE doesn't, but I want to prove something, that I can make better matches than the WWE, and I'm going to follow just with what they do. Alright guys, well, this video is just about over. I might have another one coming up right after this. Stay tuned, Matty G401. See you later.